Wow, wow, wow. Hello, hello, everyone. Wow. Not 3 weeks, not 2 months, 9 days. Wow. It took 9 days for the next stream. Hoo-wee. Hello, hello, everyone. How's it going? It's me, Captain Particle. It's you. It's your boy. So, today's stream is basically continuing what we did last time, where it's like I was showing up explaining the whole action figure thing, how I already built the frame and all that. So this time around is more closer to just working on it, transferring stuff, getting the scenes well, some stuff like that. So what? Oh, hey, social. Hey, social. How's it be? How it be? Whoops. How it be these days, man? Oh, I gotta put up some music. Okay, let me see here. There we go. So yeah, how's it being? I'm just working on the little action figure that I didn't talk about ever. I don't even think I knew you when I started working on this like a year and a half ago. So from last time, the big difference is I moved away from this format, this frame, to a different frame inside. Here it is, like this, because I just happened. I did actually print a version that worked like this, but I was just not a fan of how it looked, and it gave a bit like the rate. I didn't really like how it. It was a little more complicated than I needed to be when I'm making it. So I decided to move and simplify it a bit to a 2-part thing instead of 3. And yeah, this is what I built. Strangely, this little stick, I build a little stick, I shove it in, and it's like, oh, it just kind of works. Then I also have the little Tinkercad project of this, where I'm setting this up. Nothing's really changed on here except for small things like, yeah, it's where I designed this. I moved from this design to this because it just happened to fit better and whatnot. Anyways, I do have the prototype in my hands. I haven't worked on the legs yet. I think what we're gonna work on today is working on this little butt part, because I weirdly look like wide when I printed it. Let me see here. Like this. Weirdly wide looking. So. Oh. It's like this. I look weirdly wide in real life compared to like the 3D model version of this. So. I'm gonna go and work on that. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? It's only been like a week since I've last streamed. I haven't done anything too crazy. Wait, no, I did do something crazy. I had a 10-kilometer run. So, yeah, I had my 10-kilometer run, which was pretty okay. I didn't do that well compared to last year. Last year I only huh? Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, was it last time? Right. Last year, I ran with my friend again this year, but it's like last year what happened was I got a score of about, I think, hour and 20. It's like actually important if I remember the time properly. It was like an hour, 20 minutes, and 11 seconds. And this year, I did an hour and 20 minutes and 17 seconds. So I did, and I was more sore by the end of it, so I actually did worse, unfortunately. That kind of sucks, but so be it, right? Let me look at this. I have to straighten this out a bit. I'm getting a lot of noises in my head. So yeah, I have to just like make something that doesn't look so bad, and then we can also shrink this a bit. Like, I guess doing it like this kind of like works out. I tried printing this. I am not a fan of this. This looks kind of like weird when actually printed. It looks kind of like almost looks like a diaper or something. So like I'm like not a fan. Not a fan. So I'm gonna have to rebuild that section from scratch. And okay. Oh wait, where's the part? I guess I'll just grab this. Oop. Okay, from how it looks, we can look at this. Probably not though. Okay, I guess we'll start moving forward with the other thing. I'm just gonna have to build it off of like just my imagination, because it's like if I build it off of how this model looks, it's gonna look the same again, right? So I'm just gonna have to just wing it. Okay. Mirror. See, other than that, I ran my 10K. I was super sore. Like after I finished the run last year, I was pretty I was fine. It's like oh yeah, that was a pretty good run. I could have pushed myself a little harder. This year, I just did not have that dog in me. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, I'm like, you got that dog in you. I did not. I didn't. Oh yeah. And there's still that. Let me actually move this, I'll just move it up. Cause I can't see anything! Oh, you know something, when I was working on this, apparently if you use the num key, / you can hide all the parts. So you can do, like, individual, like, looking at it. I did not know that until, like yesterday. When I was working on it yesterday. That's when I was like, wow, damn, I can do that. Okay, ideally, stretch up. I do need at least a look, I guess, like a side mental reference of like, oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to look, the weird underpants looking thing. Okay. I really like the Phantasy Star Online like music. Real high energy, this song. It's like, has anything else interesting happened these days? Well, my midterms is like next Friday, and I'm pretty sure my aunt is supposed to like temporarily chill at my house because like, she moved a while ago to a cousin's house, to help take care of the kids, but they're like old. I mean, she's still gonna live there generally, but I'm pretty sure from what she said, it was like that cousin is gonna invite their friends over, and they're very loud people. And she does not want to be bothered by that, so she's just moving back here. So, but unfortunately, the room she's gonna live in, is the room that I use for streaming. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be, I just straight up not gonna be able to stream until she leaves. Has anything else happened? Not really. It's just more, uh... No, I'm just trying to think right now. It's like, huh. Has anything else happened? I don't think so. My sibling told me that apparently at my old high school there was supposedly, possibly a murder-suicide attempt, but like, I only just like kind of heard it. It's like, I didn't really look into that, so I'm like, who knows? But if that's true, that's pretty rough. Like, that's kind of wild to hear from. But that school was kind of weird, so. Okay, so oh. Oh, something I was reading online was apparently they actually they figured out how to, there's a company, what was it? Oh man, I gotta have to look it up. I have it on, I had a tab of it, I think. Uh, there's this place, there's this company called Cortical Labs, you see, and apparently they made the first like commercial human brain computer, which is pretty crazy. And not like a, oh, it's like, oh, in development lab thing. Like, no, you can just straight up buy it for like $30,000. That's pretty crazy. They just let you do that, huh? You know, man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. If you really want to buy a brain computer, you know, go ahead. If you got $35,000. Okay, how does this look subdivided? That's not bad. I could probably get away with doing it like this. Do this, stretch it out, boop, boop. There we go. What else? I can, there's that, stuff with the new Switch 2. Where apparently there are people who've, used, there's something called, they have something called, they modded the Switch 1, sort of. With, effectively, if you remember back in the day, if you had a DS, during the time of the DS, something called the R4, which is basically a game loader, for the DS, where you were able to just open, like, make, import games into it, you see. And, apparently they made one for the Switch 1 called the MIG. And when they tried using it for the Switch 2, what ended up happening is that the Switch 2 was able to detect that and actually ban those switches from online. And people were getting mad about it. It's like, oh, I bought it, it's my right to be able to mod it however I want. But I'm like, but in a way, it's like, why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? Like, that should not have been surprising to you, that Nintendo did that. Oh, okay, I see what's up. So from here, I can just bend that forward a bit. And then also, like, you know, people getting mad at the Switch's TOS. If you've read it, I mean, it's like, if you read it, yeah, it does actually say like if you break our TOS, we can in fact render your system unusable, which is like okay, fine, whatever, so be it. That is your TOS. But what people don't mention is that if you read Sony's EULA, end user license agreement, this PlayStation 5 also says the same thing. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro also says, I mean, it doesn't say it directly. It just says like, oh, if you break the terms of service, we're authorized to be able to we're allowed to, well, what's it? Oh, I gotta move this out of the way. We're authorized to be able to permanently suspend your service of the program, which, if you actually, you have to understand, if they disable the PlayStation software on your PlayStation, it's a brick. It's also a brick. So, yeah, not sure what people were getting so uppity about that. That's alright. Xboxes, I tried finding Xbox's EULA, but it's a lot more complicated because they don't. If you try reading on at least the ones online, it doesn't say. It was like, they also forbade modifying and altering the Xbox software, i.e. modding it. But the thing is, they don't actually say like what happens. Like, hey, if you do this, we're gonna brick it. They don't actually say anything about that. Ooh, look at that. They just say, don't do that, please. But they don't actually say, what happens if you do, break TOS. So, okay, there we go. Sharper. I don't. I don't know if it's better per se, but it fits the figure better, I guess. Not sure if I'm it's alright. Can I make it thicker though? Pretty sure I can. If I just like that. Maybe I need to something I could do, I could just that. It's like, oh, all of a sudden it just fits really well. It's ain't the other thing I could talk about. It's like I went and watched this a movie. It was like what was it? Isle of Dogs. Because I just kind of saw, YouTube Shorts. As much of it as a parasite as it is, it does get me to watch media, like good media, every once in a while. It got me to watch Death Note. Finally watched Death Note after what, 13 years, and it also got me to watch Isle of Dogs because I started getting a bunch of videos with it. I'm like, and then I go and watch it and it's like, damn, this movie's not bad. It's pretty good. I just heard something. I should probably go investigate. Give me a moment. Nope, apparently nothing. Whoa! Yeah, we'll see if that, if it being, if having it look like this is better. I could also probably, excuse me, shrink it down a bit, Oh, I need to, copy this system, move it up. Oh, we definitely need to shrink this down. Wow, this is a... Alright. Oh, can I actually... Oh, not bad. Oh, see, there's a slight curve backwards. Let's, whoops. Get that out. And my phone rings every once in a while. I'm like, ooh, I gotta look. Hey, I gotta look. Because who knows, it could be relevant information. It's not. It's never relevant information. It's never important. What do you think I am? Popular? Someone that people talk to? No. Okay, yep. That's... There we go. Okay, if the figure's like that, then... The bare minimum, it looks like this, and... Okay, I noticed this when I printed it the first time. These are too long, so... We gotta swap out to the CAD program, grab this bit. It's 15.7. Okay, let's see here. What is this at? 15. Okay, so this is already the shortened one. Yeah, this song kind of good though. I didn't listen to this. I was trying to grab for a different one, and I was like, oh, this is different. Okay, let's try dropping it a millimeter. Whoa. Okay, give me a second. Let me try this again because I got a little distracted, One. Okay, get rid of that so it doesn't move. Full one. A lot of this is like would not be easy to teach because it's all intuitive. Save. Unfortunately, this is I gotta blank the screen for just a second, just so I can import it in, because I don't know. There it is. There's the screen. Let me just import it in. Typically, I am not a fan of doing it like, Oh, someone just went online. Not a fan of doing it like this. I usually do not like the idea of doing this on stream because it's such a fast process. It's like, oh, immediately there's an issue. Change it. Then jeez. 270. Move forward. Oh. No, we gotta drop another millimeter. Okay, let's just do a manual, like, grab it, just shove down. How far can we push it? Almost like this much. That's a lot. 12? Yeah, you know, even though I built this with, like, 1/12 in mind, it's kind of crazy. Like, okay, this stick is about 110 scale, 112 scale. Because, oh, I guess it's over. I built it with that with 112 in mind, because I have a lot of it's scaled based off of my Mafex figures. Well, not my CT toys. Mafex. I have real Mafex though. Like you don't have to like get on me on that one. I do have the real Mafex. Okay, where's the song that I wanted to pull up the first time? Was this one? Celebrate. Whoa. Yeah, this is. I really need to get on maybe I don't know, figuring out better ad blocker, because it's like I don't know. I do not need to be doxxed, but I also could just. I guess my VP. I am not being doxxed because my VPN's like somewhere else. But like here's the song that I was thinking of the first time. Drop it to 12. Can we actually go even further? I'm pretty sure I've gone pretty crazy once with this. Like, here. How much is this? 15. Okay, I'm gonna have to steal some parts out of this. But they're nearly the same part, so like I can it's probably okay. Drop it. Oh wow. Okay, from this part, extract this piece. Okay, let's see here. I need to figure out how to do a better zoom in on this, because I'm not. It's just not helpful. But maybe it's because I'm also like, what's this? No. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot smaller, and it should just fit, right? Like, I've already figured the, like, this part does help reduce the range of motion. Let's see if I can actually change this a bit. Drop it by, like, 3? No, 4. It's a small change, but it might... Yeah, it does give a bit more. Okay. Export. Save. This again, I gotta blank the screen out. And this time around, I'm not gonna actually... I remember, this wasn't even... Was it that long ago? Like, within 6 months ago. That time I, accidentally just left the screen black for, like, an hour. That was pretty bad. Until someone showed up and was like, hey, your screen's black. You know? Or that time I, accidentally left the, left my mic off when I left to do something for a moment. Yeah, okay. Massively shrink it. Guess I'm gonna have to figure out later. This is also like part of it. It's like, oh, I just have to figure it out later when if it's good or not. Yeah, there's that. Then we am I really gonna just... Yeah, okay, I guess. I'm gonna need a joint that's like... almost like this. I'm gonna have to, like, make it later on the CAD, but... Okay, that one's different. No. Still nothing. Oh, I mean... It should come to my attention, but, like... Not now. Can I get away with stretching it down a bit? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's try stretching it just a bit more down like this, yeah. Oh, you know, I could actually... this scales up a bit more up in. Then from here... Okay, so that's set up. Actually, how loud's the music? The music's... No, no, it's just loud on my end, not on your end, so it's cool. It's cool. You know, if need be, I could actually shrink the joint even further. Like, I'd swap this from a 6mm ball to a 5mm ball. I only... I basically just don't... once you start going under, like, 4, that's when things start getting a little messy. It's like, oh yeah, now my printer can't do that. Okay. How does the leg look with this? Damn. Yeah, I forgot what there's like this. I might have to just build a new leg too. Man. My whole leg, it's just the leg's just like unusable. I can't use any of it. Let me clone this again, actually. Just so I have an idea. Yeah, there's so many parts just in the way. And I don't name any of them. Oh, you know, it doesn't help that it's... Okay, you see... Oh, it's kind of hard. You see how it's oblong and not, round? Curl these in. Okay, I can probably also move this down. Okay, if I do like this, I might have been a bit too aggressive. There we go. I mean, it'll fit. I think I need to straight up just make a new leg. Oh man, that's gonna suck. Oh, and then Forgot I need to do it with this in mind, too. Oh, you know, that's actually kind of wild. How big is this leg, actually? 11 meters. It's basically this. Oh, you can't even see it. 11 millimeters wide. Dog. That's a... It's like divided by 10. You know? I am... Okay, I'm gonna have to grab this. Okay, how does it actually even look? Why is that poking out? It doesn't poke out on the real one. You know? Okay. Fit this properly. Damn, I might have been, yeah, no, been too aggressive on this. Cause like, damn, look at that. Okay. Do I even have? I don't have the pieces to the figure. The figure I dissected just to look at. Hmm.